Let's talk about how to properly clean and maintain your stock tank pool. Try not to mess it up like I did. Can't polish a turd. All right, let's talk about how to keep your stock tank pool clean. If you haven't already, check out our video on how we put our stock tank pool in the ground. There's only a couple things you need to do to make sure your stock tank pool is clean and chemically balanced. However, if you don't do these things and pay attention to them daily, you're gonna screw up big time like we did and end up with a cloudy pool. Changing your pool pump's filter is actually really easy to do. Go to your pump connections and lock the plunger valve so you don't get any backflow into your pump while you're doing it and flood your pump box. Once you've locked those plunger valves, you can unscrew the lid section where the filter is contained. Pop out that old gross filter and put in a new one. Unlock your plunger valves again and turn on your filter and you're good to go. You're gonna wanna get some chlorine tablets and a chlorine dispenser. We got a floating one here that we just plop 2 chlorine tablets in a week and it keeps our chlorine levels right where they need to be. You'll also need to get a water testing kit like this one here to make sure your chlorine levels and pH levels are where they need to be. You obviously need to get a skimmer to scoop out any leaves and gross stuff that's gonna get in your pool. We got this super basic telescoping skimmer here that does the trick. In addition to the pool skimmer, we would definitely recommend you get a water-powered vacuum that can suck out like sand and gunk from the bottom of your pool that you can't easily get with your skimmer. So, you have your filter going, you have your chlorine, your skimmer, you're vacuuming stuff out the bottom. How could you go wrong, right? When I was prepping to make this video, I was just like, this is gonna be super easy. Quick steps, just go over the filter, the tablets, the vacuum, whatever, that's all you need to do. Literally, when I went out to take pictures of the pump and the chlorine tablets, whatever, I saw that our pool was super cloudy and gross and slimy on the walls. I just immediately went to Google to find out what people normally do when their pool gets cloudy. I ran into all of these ads and promos for all these shock treatments and water clarifiers and whatever that just say like, hey, sprinkle some of this in, 15 minutes, you're good to go. That was not the case with us. I don't know if we did something wrong or if just what was making our water cloudy didn't line up with what the cleaning products did, but it did not work for us. So I sprinkled in the shock, nothing happened. It stayed cloudy, went to bed, left the pump running all night, woke up the next morning, the water wasn't cloudy anymore, but it all settled to the bottom, like a dusty debris where if you brushed it up, it would just make the water just as cloudy again. Next, we tried some various chemicals, some other water clarifiers. We tried pool flocculant, that didn't work. So I'm not kidding, it was about a week of this and I was just losing my mind. Like seriously, this pool's brought us so much joy that it's driving me crazy that we can't use it for a week. And to boot, this was the week in the middle of summer where it was 100 degrees. It was like 105 degrees every single day, and we were trapped inside when we had this awesome stock tank pool that was working a week before. So it was like every night I would put chemicals in, super hopeful that it was gonna work the next morning, sprinkle it in, turn the pump on, go to bed, run out the next morning like it was Christmas, look out the window and see it was still cloudy and effed up. If you happen to go out of town for a couple days during a heat wave like we did, and come back and your pool is cloudy, I would just recommend draining it, scrubbing out the inside, and filling it back up again and starting from scratch. All right, thanks for checking out the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on the Instagram at Ditching Normal, and we'll catch you guys on the flippity flop. Flippity flopopotamus. Flippity flopopotamus. Flippity flop impossimpable. Possimply. Linkativity. We'll catch you guys on the flippity flop. In closing, keep your pool clean.